And welcome back. The March of Dimes is getting ready for its March for Babies in San Jose, Pleasanton, and San Francisco. And as you know from their historic mission statement, it is all designed to help moms have full-term pregnancies and healthy babies. Just as important, when something goes wrong, they are there to help. Now, joining me to talk about both the group and the event is Dr. Balaji Govindaswami, a volunteer with the March of Dimes for 20 years and was once named the California Volunteer Champion Award winner. He also works with Stanford University School of Medicine and is director of neonatal care at Santa Clara Valley Medical Center. And also with us is Parijat Despande, a parent of a child helped by the March of Dimes. Thank you both for being here.
Thanks.
Doctor, I can tell by your professional and your personal background here that this is kind of a passion of yours. Give us an idea, first of all, how you got started in this initially and what it is that keeps you volunteering.
Well, the March of Dimes is committed to keeping mothers and babies healthy and producing the best outcomes for women in pregnancy. And we would like to keep babies free of preterm birth defects, and have babies survive without any injury as best possible.
A lot of people feel like they know what the March of Dimes is about, but when I talk to them, they're not really actually sure. They know the goal of it. How is the March of Dimes sort of structured? What kind of organization is it?
Well, it's 75 years old and was established by FDR and was first started to prevent polio. And since it's one of the few nonprofits that's actually achieved its mission after the introduction of the polio vaccine, thanks to the March of Dimes, they have chosen a number of different priorities, all of which have been aimed at women and children.
How about the services now and the demand for those services? What's it like now?
Now the March of Dimes is really focused on assisting families who are having babies in the ICU or having problems in infancy, and helping families across America be supported when they're faced with chronic hospitalization, particularly in neonatal ICU.
Can you talk a little bit about, you're here to tell us a little bit about a personal story, and we appreciate that.
Sure.
Can you tell us a little bit about how you got involved and how it helped you?
Yeah, well, it's funny because I actually volunteered with March of Dimes when I was in college, and I had no idea that years down the road I would need their services. In 2012, after one round of IVF, I got pregnant, and it was a very, very complicated pregnancy from the very beginning. And for weeks, I was on bed rest at home, and then I was ended up in the hospital at 22 weeks. And I was in the hospital for about 15 days, and we did everything that we could to keep me pregnant. And I was lucky to be at El Camino Hospital, which is one that uses the preterm labor assessment toolkit, which was developed by the March of Dimes. And for 15 days, they did absolutely everything, but my son Vihan was ready to come out. So 24 weeks and 5 days, he was born. And he was in the NICU for 109 days, and during that time he had many, many interventions that were also developed by the March of Dimes that helped save his life. And we were so lucky that January 28th, 2013, the day after his due date, he came home to us, and he's just been with us for the last couple years. It's been amazing.
Wow, and the support. The day-to-day support was probably crucial for you to deal with it, huh?
Absolutely, absolutely. They have amazing resources on their website. The volunteers are available. It's just a really wonderful place to go where you know there's going to be somebody there who can help you.
You know, Doctor, the March of Dimes has such a prominent name. A lot of people may not even think that an organization like that needs support. What is the situation for March of Dimes? How much do these walks help? How much are they needed?
They're desperately needed. The time is now. We need this urgently. The work of the March of Dimes is very important. The World Health Organization has just declared in 2014 that prematurity and complications of prematurity are the leading cause of death in children under the age of 5 worldwide.
Always good to keep reminding people, huh? All right. Well, thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
And telling your stories.
Thank you.
Again, the March for Babies by the March of Dimes will take place April 25th in San Jose, San Francisco, and Pleasanton. For more information, go to the March for Babies website. And we are still celebrating the Lunar New Year. Coming up, we see some of the celebration going on at the Children's Discovery Museum. That's up next, so stay with us.